Hello Capricorn, how are you today? How's everything? I hope everything doing good and you're happy, and thank you for coming back and being with me today. And I appreciate all the new Capricorn that are joining for us with us today. I truly appreciate all of you. My name is Eric, and today I'm honored to have some messages from universe for you, and I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please consider like, share and subscribe, and please push that subscribe right now before you forget. And now let's see what's going on and what messages the universe has for you today. Universe loves you and I love you too, you know that. And then no matter what message the universe has, you always change everything. Whatever the universe says, you translate it to the good things and make the good things happen for you and your loved ones. And you are great decision maker, and believe in yourself and your power, and then do any adjustment that needs in the life to make the things better for you and the people around you and the society. And you're not thinking just about yourself, you're thinking about everybody, and that's the most beautiful thing about your personality and your character. You know, sometimes we have to define what the success means to us, and then I'm asking you what the success means to you. Success, did you thought about this, that what the success means to you? Like, success means just having the financial success, or success means having the stability in the love, or is combination of all, and what should we do? And then at the end, what is the most important thing in the life? It is important to be just have lots of money, have family around, have our lover, and having our person, or what is it? Have you thought about this? Probably, because you're a successful person, and then you think you already thought about this, and sometimes it is hard to move on. But once you move on, you will realize it was the best decision you have ever made. The thing is, sometimes the ego and some experience in the past makes us to be down, and then we think that's the end of the life. But that's not the end of the life. It's a start of the new things in the life. That's why you are like a spring. You are not like a glass. You don't break. You are so powerful. You have so much powerful mind that you change the negative to the positive. Whatever happens, that's why you're successful. You learn from everything, and then you go move forward and change the attitude and put the negativity to the positivity. I see something happen to you and then emotionally hurt you for distracting you, and ego distracted you for a short time and try to tell you that the life is bad and you don't deserve what you have, and then accept the defeat. But you don't accept the defeat. You watch your back and make sure you don't get a stab from the back, and then you move forward. But make sure you don't hold the sword from the sharp edge. It means just don't do something that harm yourself, harm your business, harm your family, and then think before when you are making decision, and think before you speak. Think before you act, and do the things that is properly, because when something comes out of your mouth and something comes off your you make a decision that affect your life and affect the other people's life, then it may not be helpful, and it could be harmful to go through that situation. And you don't want to do that, especially at this situation that everything is unstable these recent years, and then we have to be careful. I see a great success and movement toward the forward for you, as long as you're ready for it and you make a right plan and not get distracted by some emotional things, and then make the right decisions and be in control of what you have, and using all your 5 senses to for your benefit, and also by creating your own environment. That is, you are a specialist in that changing, adapting, and making your environment, and doesn't let the getting the things to get dictated to you. Then you can celebrate your life and enjoy your life, and do the I see the travel here, that is travel is happening for you, and then this travel could be about the career or business, and then but I see a fresh things, mind, fresh decision is coming to your mind, and then it just encourages you to move forward, and you are getting more forward. I see that is mostly financial things, and or career, depends on the financial or career, but it could be emotional and love as well. That's why don't lose the hope for the emotional if you are looking for love, and if you are looking for the good things that happens to you, because you make the things happens for you, and you don't let the things happens to you by let go the past, let go the ego, and make the proper decisions and move forward. I see you strongly made your plan and made your goal and made your plan, and you're taking steps to move forward. I see the water in front of you. I see the green in front of you. I see the flower in front of you, and that is you're strongly holding to your decision, and you want to challenge the world. This is the world in your hand, and confidently and happily and then strongly you are moving, and the whole thing in the world is in your favor, because you are a fair person to yourself, and you are a fair person to the people around you, that they are trying to help you to move forward. And that is happening by connecting to the universe and to the spirit, and asking them for help, and not forgetting the spirit, and not forgetting always appreciating about what you have, and then demanding that what your goal is, and what you are doing, and what you are going to do to what steps are you going to take to get to those goals that you have. And then if you need to make any adjustment, I see some of you may need to do some adjustment in your daily routine. Okay, come on, maybe too much work or too much other things that distracted you from doing the proper daily routine, and doing the proper things, like sleeping earlier, having the proper sleep, and then eating healthy, and also getting up early. All the successful people, as you know, they got up early, and they used that 1 hour or 2 hour early wake up for doing the most important things to do. And the most important things to do is doing some physical activities or going outside for walk, and that is the most beautiful and the most necessary thing in any kind of weather. It's good to go at least 10-15 minutes out, and then see the nature, talk to nature, listen to the birds, listen to the wind, see the leaves, see the water, see something different than inside the house, and it makes a big difference in your attitude and decision making as well. And do some meditation, write some journal. You don't have to write the life story and then days of our lives that you don't. Do you remember that series lasts for 60-70 years? But that is not life. That's not true life. Writing something about your goal and what you see yourself, and then make these things happen, and then see yourself as a successful people. You see yourself that the people respect you, see you respecting the other people, and you see when you're walking in a coffee shop, everybody is looking at you, everybody is respecting you, everybody see a person that has respect for the others, and then see a person that may buy a coffee for the people behind you and make that person happy, and then that makes that day for that change. I remember a friend told me that he was moving, and then he put everything for sale because he had to move to a different country, and then he put everything for sale, and then he had a TV and bed, everything great condition, and two young men, and they walked in, 17, 18 years old, and they just moved to that city, and then he had a TV that he wanted to sell. He bought it more than $1,000, and he wanted to sell it for $250, and they same, and they look at each other, then they start talking to each other a little bit, and they said, okay, we can afford 200. And he said, you know what, I'm going to give it to you. This $250, $250 is not going to change my life, but it's going to change your life. And they said, really? Why you do that? And they said, I want to make a change in your life, and then be kind to everybody, and be kind to yourself. And then, you know what, one condition. And they said, what? And then, we do everything. And then he said, next time, do you go to buy a coffee, or do you go to buy a lunch or dinner in the restaurant? And they said, yes, we do. And they said, okay, I want you to go there when you and pay for the coffee or food of the person behind you. I don't want you to do it all the time. Do it once. And then when that person asks you, why do you do that? And tell him, I want you to do that next time for somebody else. And spread the love. When you drop a rock to the water, what happens? It makes the wave and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and affects so many things. That is the drop of the love in the world of the ocean of the life. Spread the love. That is the most beautiful things in the life. That you cannot find it anywhere. And it just gives you a great feeling. I see you are ready for movement, and you made your own plan, and you are moving forward, and you have great supports to help you to move forward, but only physically, mentally, you have the support of the universe, and you have the support of the spirit as well, because you are fair to yourself, and you make the balance between your life, and then being the generous, and being also the practical person, and you have the discipline to make things happen, and then you are not worrying about making the things happen for you. You use all the elements of the work. I see everything is, you are making the big decision, and then something big is happening for you, and then everything is ready for you. But just make sure, if that is the financial thing, and do your homework, because there is no stable situation right now, and then the universe and spirit, they recommend you. I'm not financial advisor, I'm not expert in anything, and then but I have over 50 years life experience working for myself. I was business owner, and I was self-employed for more than 50 years. I work for here and there as well, but most of my life I spent in the thing. That's not my personal advice. I'm not qualified for that advice, but I ask you, please, if you want to do major thing, do investigation, do your due diligence, and do whatever is necessary to help you to succeed. And the spirit doesn't want you to get defeated. The spirit doesn't want you to the negative things happens to you financially, because you work hard and smart. The spirit is saying that you are going to be successful, but the spirit is saying you are smart enough to think how you hold your investment, and don't put all your eggs in one plate. That is the most valuable advice the spirit is telling you, and is asking you and demanding to you. Don't put all your eggs in one plate, okay? And you know what I mean. That's why you are smart and you know what to do, but get help from advice. You are not expert in everything, but you are smart enough to get advice from the experts, not aunts and uncles. Aunts and uncles, if they are qualified, beautiful, but they are not doctors, they are not engineers, they are not financial advisors, they are good for social and this and that and laugh or whatever it is, but that's the human nature that wants to be expert in everything. And when somebody has a cold, tell them, or have a pain in the stomach, okay, eat this or drink this or do that, and they are not expert. There is an x-ray, there is a equipment, there is blood test that they can find a solution for that. And then everybody's experienced. Everybody, when you want to build a house, I was in the construction, everybody was coming, oh, do this, I think if you do this first, and that's better. No, I have to build the foundation first. I have to build the foundation and build the house on top of the foundation. I have to build the foundation properly on the hard soil and make it compact before I pour the foundation, and I put the proper rebars in the foundation, and I make proper connection between the structure of the house to that foundation, that the house lasts forever, not the houses that you see. The cars you see in the past, the cars last for we still have some cars in some villages that from the Second World War they are still working. Now the cars doesn't last 2 years. Unfortunately, the technology is going up, but the technology has gone up to make some of the technology is gone up to not to last long, because the profit is to make more and people buy more, and that's why you see so much waste. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that, you know better, but all the opportunities in front of you, take the opportunity, do wise things, and you are a wise person. I love you so much, and I believe in you. Make the things happen for you, and this is the best advice that the universe is giving to you. Beautiful Capricorn, I love you, and then I'm really happy and honored to be with you today. And then I hope this resonates with you. If it resonates with you, this reading, please consider like, share and subscribe. Please push that subscribe and that like right now and make me happy. I see you in the next reading. Until then, be happy, healthy, love yourself and love the people around you. Love your family, love your friends, and be happy. See you then. Ciao.